Yo, what is up YouTube? I'm Blitz5 and today I have another tips and tricks video for you on the map Fathom in Halo 5. So this is more of a jump spot slash line of sights video that I figured I'd put together. I did one on the rig and it was really successful, so I figured I would try it on the map Fathom. This map's a little bit smaller, so there's not that much stuff, nothing groundbreaking, but I'm having fun kind of going through the maps and finding these spots, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So if you're not familiar with this map, it's actually a mirrored image map. So we're on the red side right now, and then over here is the blue side. So everything that kind of advice that goes for the red side, you could also use on the blue side. So one of my first tips would just be to take the assault rifle. A lot of people have been overlooking this weapon, but when you're zoomed in, it's a 3-shot kill to the head. So I just think it's really powerful, and you should grab it if you have the opportunity to. And this tip is great for people playing in teams. Two of the most important parts or objectives on the map are invisibility and railgun, my preference being invisibility. And this spot gives you a viewpoint into the enemy kind of base and where they're going to be heading, and then most likely they're going to be heading for these two weapons. So you can kind of hold this spot down. This isn't a great spot to hold down later on in the game because your left and your right and behind you is vulnerable, but off the spawn it's a really great spot to kind of get a viewpoint over here. But if you're playing by yourself, you're most likely going to need to rush this objective by yourself, so you might not be able to go here, but like I said, if you're with your team, you can kind of coordinate this. And just something interesting in this game, I think this was in other Halos, but you can actually shoot the grenades and they'll blow up, so just something to watch out for, and that can happen. But anyway, so let's say the other team, you're kind of holding down the spot, you got some shots on a guy and he got railgun, he has no shield, but now he went behind the colander, the cylinder here. You can actually bounce a grenade off this and it will go onto the platform. I've hit some really nice grenades to get kills on people that are no shield up here. Because the lip is right here, the wall, you can't see them. Maybe if they have no shield, they could crouch after they get the railgun. So bouncing a grenade off that, obviously it's not going to work every time, but it will give you a good opportunity to get a kill, and that's what it's all about. Just give me the opportunity, baby. Just kidding around. So anyways, there's also these platforms here on the red side. They're on both sides of the map, and in general, they're in Halo 5 a lot in a lot of the new maps. You can actually make these go down on a lot of the maps. There's usually like a barrel or the screen here. Once you shoot the screen, these will actually fall into the map. So if someone's hiding behind here, you shoot the screen, you could kind of get some shots on them, maybe with their team, and get a kill. And on most maps, these go down for about 5 to 10 seconds. These ones seem a little bit longer. I haven't checked the time. Let's see, it's 9:43. It seems like it's a little bit more, around 10 seconds on these. Maybe it is like 5. No, it definitely is like around 10. Yeah, so about like 9-10 seconds, which is definitely a good amount of time. You don't want it to be down for too long because there's not a lot of cover here in the middle of the map. And when I'm playing, I really like to stay within the middle here. You kind of just go back and forth. You have a line of sight of here. You go to the other side. When the spawns flip, you can tell the spawns are flipping because you'll see their heads kind of running across here, and then you know they're either coming on this exit or right here. And then if stuff is getting too deep, too many guys, you just run the other way. Maybe you have invisibility. You can kind of shoot one of these things and make a run for it, or get into one of the bases. So anyways, just some stuff I thought was pretty helpful. So now moving on to something that I thought was pretty cool. Well, I guess I'll mention this part. So first of all, please grab Promethean grenades. They're really strong. It helps your team out. So if you could grab these, they're basically like a new power weapon on the map. But anything like this in Halo 5 that's small, you can actually run and slide through them, which is pretty nice. Just like anything to help you increase your traversal of the map, traversal, or get to somewhere quicker is really helpful. And then another spot I think is pretty cool. This is a very popular spot on the map here. There's plasma grenades. People go for the railgun. Everybody kind of camps here. There's actually a window here you can get through from the other side. If you try to get it from here, it's really hard. You don't really get the climbing action to get in there, so it's really hard to get from this spot. But actually, if you climb around here, or run around here, you can actually climb onto this ledge, jump up. It's kind of a far jump. We're going to be going there, so you want to kind of sprint if you can, and you can make it without dashing. And then this gives you kind of a surprise attack on any enemies that are camping here. It also gives you kind of a spot to camp if you want, or hide out. If you have invis, or say you're playing SWAT and you just don't want to die anymore, this is obviously a high activity part of the map here, and you could get some nice shots off. And this also gives you a pretty interesting viewpoint of people over there or on this side, and it's just a really great spot of the map, and I'm going to be using this a lot now that I found it. And something else, you know, up here, once you get the railgun, this is just something helpful. Usually you don't want to be up here too long out of cover, and you can actually make this jump from left to right, so you can go right back into one of the bases that you spawned at, and I found that really helpful. So for the most part, this is a very basic map. There's nothing too groundbreaking, like I said. I'm leaving one thing for last, but you definitely want to play on the outsides of this map. Once you're on the outside, you do have a viewpoint of a lot of things, and then you could kind of use your dash to get behind a lot of the environment and keep yourself protected. This is where I prefer to play in the map, and I've been doing pretty well. I have a decent KD, so for anyone looking for just overall strategies, I think that's really helpful. So I'm going to save this last for right now because I'm probably going to die a couple times doing this, and you're probably going to be like, why are you putting it in the YouTube video? But something I thought was interesting is that you can make it up to the railgun by hopping onto this platform, and this can be a super helpful tip if you perfect it. You could grab the railgun within like seconds of the match starting, basically just running from blue. You run up here, you jump onto this ledge, and then you climb up to the platform. But it doesn't work every time. There is a way to save yourself from dying because there's water down here that will kill you if you land on it. But it's not guaranteed. I don't think there's a way to actually perfect it. So I just, thanks for watching, guys. This is my tips and tricks video. We're going to go ahead and try to get up to the railgun. If this works, it'll be pretty awesome. And definitely kind of, I don't know, game breaking, but definitely like a shortcut to the railgun. So we're going to hop up here, and you can kind of see I got like prompted with a little hop there, which I thought was cool. Almost made it on that time. You got to kind of stop, and then you'll feel your character kind of land on this ledge. You can actually do it by just standing on these cubes here. It's just, I like getting a running start sometimes. When you don't feel that you've landed on the ledge, you have to either boost back or to the right. But once you get it, see I had it there, I just boosted off. You can actually just climb up there. I definitely want to get this though, just to show you guys that it's possible, because it's pretty cool. I surprised like some people doing it the other day in a match. See, obviously you're going to risk dying there, which isn't helpful. But once I respawn, I surprised someone doing the match, and I got up there and I got the railgun super fast, and then I dashed off the map, and people were pretty confused on my team, and I was like, I'll have to show you guys later. So I brought my friend into a custom game and kind of showed him it. But it's really risky and probably not worth it if you're playing like a high stakes competitive game, but definitely something fun to do if you're just playing like in Arena or Slayer, and especially if you go into a custom game like this and practice. It might seem silly now, but if you perfect it, it's pretty fun. I guess I'm just going to put in a video of me doing it because it's not working right now. But thanks for watching, guys, and Blitz 5, I'm out. Peace.